Hey guys, so welcome back. This video is going to be all about the brows, so let's just go ahead and get into it. It should be a very quick video because as you can see, my brows are thick, but they are not perfect. So we're gonna try to get as perfect as we can, okay? So the only thing you're going to need is brow wiz, of course, or you can use any type of brow pencils, a pomade, but for this video, we're gonna use good old brow wiz, some concealer of your choice, and I'm going to be using my Accoin Sensual Skin Enhancer, and I'm in the shade SX12. You're gonna need a concealer brush as well, and I'm just using this little flat top. Let's get started. I start off by using the spoolie side of my brow wiz, and we're just going to brush through the brows like normal. And what I'm going to do is use the other side now, and this is in the shade Ebony. And what I do, I just like to fill in my brows just because they are not, I don't need to reshape them or anything. As you can see, I have pretty thick brows, so it's no need for me to overdo it with the pencil, but I do like to get some of those empty sparse areas. And I like to kind of like feather it at the top, being very light, just so it won't be too blunt. And if you go outside and it's not like how you like it, it's cool. We're gonna go over that with concealer. We're gonna kind of perfect it. So the number one thing you want to make sure you do is kind of define your point at the end. I used to didn't have like a point, but now I'm kind of like making sure that I create one, so that when I go and use concealer, then I'll have a point to use, and that is what really gives that perfect brow. The beginning and the end of the brow. Just feather it out right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use concealer, and if I need to fill in again, I can do so, but if not, then we're good. So for this particular concealer, I like to put it in the top because this stuff you can do a lot really fast, and this is like 3 shades lighter than my skin tone, so you want to be careful with this because you don't want to look cray-cray, and you know how concealer around the brows can go bad. So let's go ahead and get started. What I like to do is start at the arch so that it has a nice point. And make sure you're only doing one swipe. That is what gives it a very crisp look. Okay? And then kind of blend that down a little bit. It's going to look pretty crazy until we complete this, I promise. Then we're going to take a little bit more. Start here. I like to raise my brows just because I want to make sure it's very crisp. Alright, and that is it for underneath that brow. You just want to make sure you blend it so it's not too much product right under that brow. So let's go ahead and do the top. What I like to do is just take it from the arch and then just go down and meet the other end, closing up that point. This part is where you're actually just closing up the point, making sure it's nice and crisp. Okay? And then go ahead and do the rest. And then you want to go ahead and blend up. And then blend with your finger. Alright, and then you want to go ahead again and take your spoolie and just clean all of that up so you don't have any harsh lines. Alright guys, and that is how I do my brows. I don't go for a super harsh brow, as you can see. It's really just enhancing my original brow. So I'm going to do the other side, and then I will come back and show you guys the finished look.